All right, today we're going to tackle a skill that is absolutely essential for anyone building for the web in Go, mastering JSON. We're going to look at how your Go applications can talk to the rest of the world, sending and receiving data without a hitch. Okay, let's dive right in.
So let's kick things off with a really basic but super important question. Imagine you've got your Go application running on a server, right? And a user's browser is maybe thousands of miles away. Or maybe your server needs to pull some data from another company's API. How do they talk? How do they send all that structured data back and forth in a way that everybody understands?
And the answer? It's JSON, which, by the way, stands for JavaScript Object Notation. The best way to think about it is as the official, agreed-upon language for data on the web. It's super lightweight, it's easy for us humans to read, and most importantly, it's incredibly easy for machines to create and understand. It's really the bridge that connects all these different systems together.
Okay, so how do we actually use this bridge? Well, our journey's got two parts. First up is encoding. This is the outbound trip, where we package up our data from inside our Go program and send it out into the world.
You see, inside our Go program, data isn't just floating around in chaos. It's organized really nicely, usually in something called a struct. So picture a user struct that has fields for a name, an age, and an email. Now, this is perfect for our Go code, but in external API or some web browser, it has no idea what a Go struct even is. We have to translate it first.
And that translation process is, believe it or not, surprisingly easy. And that's all thanks to Go's amazing standard library. Tucked away in the encoding/JSON package, there's this magic function called JSON.Marshal. You literally just hand it your Go struct, and boom, it automatically converts it into a perfect string of JSON, all ready to be shot across the internet. And this really gets to the heart of the transformation. We're going from a structured object that's sitting in our program's memory, which only Go really gets, to a universal, plain text format. This JSON string can be sent in an HTTP request, it can be stored in a database, or it can be read by any JavaScript front-end out there. It's now universally understood.
Of course, communication is a two-way street, right? So now we've got to cover the return journey, decoding. This is all about taking that universal JSON that's coming in and bringing it back home, making it something useful inside our Go application again.
All right, so now the tables have turned. An API just sent us a response, or maybe a user just submitted a form from our website. What we get is just a string of text, a JSON string. It's raw data, and our Go program can't really do anything with it. At least not yet. We've got to unpack it.
And just like with encoding, the decoding is handled beautifully by that very same encoding/JSON package. The process is basically the mirror image. You start by creating an empty Go struct. Think of it like a template for the data you're expecting. Then you use JSON.onMarshal. This function takes that raw JSON and populates your struct with the data. It's the key to handling pretty much any JSON you'll ever come across.
So there you have it. We've gone from a simple text string, which isn't very useful for writing logic, all the way back to a native Go struct. After JSON.onMarshal does its thing, we can access the fields directly, like user.name or user.email. The data is now alive, it's active, it's usable right inside our application. The round trip is officially complete.
So, after this quick tour of encoding and decoding, what's the big picture? What's the core idea you really need to walk away with? It's all about the power this simple, elegant process gives you as a developer.
Let's just boil it down to the absolute essentials. First, JSON is the language of the web, period. Marshal is how you speak that language, sending data out. And unmarshal is how you understand that language, bringing data in. And you know the best part? It's all built right into Go. You don't need any external libraries. It's simple, it's powerful, and it's incredibly efficient.
So let's land the plane here. By understanding this round trip of marshaling and unmarshaling, you've basically learned how to make your Go programs completely fluent in the language of the internet. You can now build APIs, connect to all kinds of external services, create dynamic web applications. The bridge is there for you to use. So the only question left is, what are you going to build with it?